Yeah, exactly. Now, we know that a lot of people do balloon releases, and it's an important part of grieving. And the senator who introduced this bill, she says she doesn't want to take away from that, but she makes a good point. Everything that goes up must come down.
The balloon releases are important.
Releasing helium balloons into the sky is often done at vigils to honor someone who has died tragically.
I know when we watched, we're with the families and the mothers and the children, and we watch those balloons go up, it's almost like they're going up to heaven. And that's how the family feels, and they applaud and they cry and they watch each balloon till you can't see one.
But now Michigan could join the growing list of states that ban balloon releases. State Senator Mallory McMorrow introduced the bill this week.
This is a bill that was actually brought to me by a 15-year-old student who, on her own, did research about the amount of plastics that are in our water and in the fish that we end up eating.
And as pretty and symbolic as the balloon releases are, what goes up eventually must come down. Balloon waste is now included in the growing list of contaminants that pose a danger to the Great Lakes. If the bill passes into law, people who release balloons into the air could be fined $800, and the fines could jump higher, depending on the size of the balloon.
Our state senator, she's done a lot of good things, very progressive, but I wish she would hit me up, call me, come to the streets of Detroit.
And I think the last thing that we want with any piece of legislation is something that will be disproportionately used against people of color. So it's conversations that we're looking forward to having, but the reality is these plastics never break down.
Now, companies do make biodegradable balloons, but in doing some research on the internet, I found that a lot of critics say that those really don't biodegrade. It takes them a long time, 16 weeks at least, and they were still perfectly intact once they'd actually landed on the ground. So, of course, we'll have to see what happens on this one, and we will bring you the latest as soon as we get it. Reporting live, Camille Amiri on The Edge.